guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be comparing and reviewing two pretty popular shoulder bags from two different French affordable luxury brands. I'm talking about the Polene Dix versus the APC Grace bag in small size. So if you guys been eyeing both bags or one of them, you want to know which one will work the best for you, hopefully you'll find today's video helpful. So I guess I'm gonna be holding up both bags like this throughout the whole video. But anyway, before we start with the similarities and also differences between both bags, let's talk a little bit about the brands. Polene, as we all know, has been one of the it brands, handbags brand for the past few years. Meanwhile, APC has been around longer, and I think it has more of like a cult fan base. One thing I know for sure, both brands are available in Japan and very popular in Japan. I've never been to Japan, but some of my friends who's been there numerous times told me that everywhere they go, they will see a girl wearing Polene or APC. And even here on YouTube, if you look up for reviews from both brands, you would get a lot of results in Japanese. So I have owned both bags for, I would say, almost a year now, and I use them quite often. So I feel very confident in sharing my thoughts and also my review. So first, let's start with the similarities between both bags. So first, they are both shoulder bags with different settings. So first, the APC one comes with two different settings. One is shorter, one is longer. I always wear this bag in the short setting as a shoulder bag. I never even adjusted the bag to its long setting. Meanwhile, with the Polene Dix, when you buy it, it will come with two different straps. One is shorter and the other is longer. And each strap comes with, just like a belt with different holes for different settings. The second similarity, they are made out of cowskin leather, but they both have different finish. The APC one has smooth finish, but this is not a patent leather. I was very careful with my APC Grace until I touched Polene's and Loewe's smooth leather. They feel like smooth, like very soft to the touch, look very matte, and Polene's smooth leather even feels a bit hairy. Just feels very intimidating. So now I'm more relaxed, when I'm using my APC's bag. I currently actually own 3 of Polene Dix. This one in taupe. I also have another one in black and also another one in camel, and they're all in textured leather. And the last similarities between both bags, I would say that they both have gold hardware, which I prefer over silver ones, and also they have like similar compartments. They both have one main compartment and also inner pockets that are basically useless. The Polene Dix, it comes with one inner pocket that is very slim. It would fit like your typical card holder. I have also fit like a couple of lipstick inside the inner pocket, but the problem is when you open the zipper, you cannot really spot that inner pocket from up top. So it will be rather hard to grab whatever I put inside it, and whatever I put inside the inner pocket, by the end of the day, they would end up in the main compartment anyway. Meanwhile, with the APC Grace Small, it has one main compartment and 2 small compartments at the back and at the front, and they are very, very slim. I think it's only suitable for like something small that you don't want to lose, maybe like your parking ticket. Again, your typical card holder, but then it will be rather hard to put it out. Basically, the 2 compartments are useless for me. I don't really use them. And now let's talk about what's different between these bags. We have talked a little bit about the different leather finish. And another difference between both bags, of course, the closure. APC Grace has like that classic box back look to it with the hardware in the middle, and it has a flap design. So it's very easy to open. Meanwhile, the Polene one obviously has a zipper closure. I remember people used to complain about the zipper being not smooth, but I never had any problem. I own 3 and I don't have any problem with all 3 of them. Yes, they're not the smoothest around, but not to the point that it's problematic, if that makes sense. Another difference between both bags that are very obvious is of course the shape. The APC Grace has that classic box bag look to it. Meanwhile, the Polene has a saddle style half moon shape. Both are simple, both are minimalist, but in my opinion, especially in black, there's something about the Polene Dix that makes it look very trendy and rather edgy. Maybe it's also like the dangling access strap, which I personally love. Maybe it's also the look of the strap that is very, very different. I think Polene is doing fresh designs really well. They also does color really well. It just looks more modern. So now let's talk about the capacity. I think this is very important. This is a very important subject. So capacity wise, I would say both bags are very comparable. The APC Grace Small is actually a tiny bit smaller lengthwise. It is around 21.5 centimeters at the base. Meanwhile, the Polene Dix is around 24.5 centimeters at the top. And I want to show you, hopefully you guys can see that the Dix is almost twice wider. But when you start filling in the bag, actually their capacities are quite comparable, because even though the Dix is deeper and also longer, but because of the half moon shape, we also lose some capacity at the base right here. Typically, I would carry the same amount of things with both bags, maybe even like the same exact stuff, but I would say I can fit in a couple more small things inside the Polene Dix, maybe like a couple more lipsticks. Maybe I can fit in a bigger hand sanitizer or a bigger perfume bottle compared to what I would bring with the APC Grace. So the next question is, which one should you get? In my opinion, the decision maker number 1 will be the look. Which look you're more drawn into, because I think it's very important. If you love the look of your bag, you would end up using it more than your other bag that is just functional, but you're actually not a big fan of the look. That had happened to me. If you're looking for that classic box bag with smooth leather with the big hardware in the middle, of course you'll be more drawn into the APC Grace. Maybe you won't even be thinking about getting the Polene Dix, but in my opinion the Polene Dix has more value, because not only it's cheaper, you get more strap and also length options. It fits a little bit more stuff. And for me personally, the texture leather feels very low maintenance. Plus, just like most Polene handbags, this bag weighs like nothing. It's very lightweight, which is, I think, important for a shoulder bag. Something I would like to mention about each bag first with the Polene Dix. I've got quite a few questions whether I have experienced cracking on the Dix leather, especially where the bag and the strap meets. The answer to that is first, no. I have watched other people experiencing that cracking, but that only happened with the Polene Dix in smooth leather. And with the APC Grace, this is especially if you intend to buy this to be worn as a crossbody bag. The leather strap could be quite uncomfortable and rather painful on the crook of the neck, because this stick is feels very thick and durable. It would put some pressure on your neck and it could feel very uncomfortable. And before we end this video, I think we can talk a little bit about the taupe color, because I happen to have both bags in taupe. So as you guys can see, the APC Grace taupe is deeper and has more brown to it. It's leaning more khaki. Meanwhile, the Polene Dix is lighter, creamier, and has more gray to it in my opinion. But my veil today is also a true light gray color, so yay! Hopefully you'll find this helpful. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys found this video helpful, and I'll see you next time. Bye.